rumors that Anthony Weiner may be running for New York City mayor. You may remember that he resigned because there was a whole controversy over him sending pictures of his penis to at least one woman on Twitter. And I have to say that the reality is Anthony Weiner did at least this incident. We don't know what else he may have done, but this is really not bad compared to what most elected officials are doing. I mean, in terms of taking bribes and all of the underhanded stuff and the lobbyists and campaign finance violations and just all that stuff, taking pictures of your penis and sending them to people, it's just not that bad. And the reality is a lot of these individuals are cheating or doing some kind of infidelity anyway. So it's like it's kind of the baseline. That being said, the way it became public led to his resignation. So my question is not whether what he did is really that bad. We know in the big scheme of things, it's really not. Look at what oil companies are doing all the time. But the question is, can he make a comeback? Could he be mayor of New York City if he chose to run? I'm not sure. I really am not sure that the public perception of him has really recovered significantly to the point where he would have a good shot at being the mayor. But I don't know. But he could be. I could be wrong. It's just my initial sense.
Yeah, I was a pretty big fan. I guess I still am. I mean, like you said, I mean, legislation that's destroying the country isn't nearly is twice 1,000 times worse than tweeting pictures of your penis.
What's worse? Droning an innocent kid or tweeting pictures of your penis? I've not done either, but my sense is I would feel way worse about droning an innocent kid.
Yeah, Weiner's a really smart guy, and I think he would do good things for New York City. So I hope it happens, but honestly, I think it's a pretty it's a long shot.
You think it's a long shot? My favorite moment from the entire penis tweeting incident was when Benji Bronk from the Howard Stern Show got in there and just asked hilarious questions during his press conference. It was purportedly a serious press conference about tweeting pictures of his penis. And this is what happened. Every time I watch this, it's just so funny.
Use of Twitter, I mean, it's something that I found useful, and Facebook is a way to get out the message, but I certainly wouldn't obviously do the things that I have done that led me to this place.
All right, so question one there from Benji is Anthony Weiner shocked that Arnold Schwarzenegger had sex with a woman he's characterizing as such an ugly woman? And of course, Anthony Weiner ignoring question one, and then it continues.
Of course I would. Of course I would. No, I did not. I did not.
Will you help to support Arnold's love child?
So question two there, will Anthony Weiner help to support Arnold's love child that he had with his former maid financially? Anthony Weiner choosing not to answer that one. And then the final question as Anthony Weiner is going off stage.
Yes. They were inappropriate. They were part of consensual, exchanges of emails, and I don't want to violate the privacy of the women who were involved, but it was clearly a mistake and one that I deeply regret. Thank you.
Will you fully erect? Will you fully erect, or are you capable?
Wow.
So the last question there, asking Anthony Weiner, in that infamous picture that you did send, were you fully aroused at that point, or were you capable of more? I just think it's so funny, the idea that people were angry that what was supposed to be a serious press conference was being interrupted by nonsense when the conference was about a congressman tweeting pictures of his penis. How serious could it really be?
Yeah, you can't be angry at people for disrupting a conference like this.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, compare this to what's going on in South Carolina. You had a governor, the executive of a state, in charge of emergency matters, nowhere to be found. You had this staff saying he was hiking the Appalachian and he was in Argentina.
Right.
And he may very well, now he's running now, there's no issue. I mean, there's obviously an issue because he might lose to Stephen Colbert's sister, but the idea is that he's running, there's no issue with that. This guy did nothing. Yeah. Nothing compared to that.
It is incredible that this turned into what it did.
Yeah.